Right then folks, I found these really hard to find, rare, which I don't like the word of, Matchbox British Infantry in green, which some people say don't exist, but obviously they do, and these are not copies. I've compared them up against the original Matchbox tan tan originals, and they're identical, same size, everything. But obviously, as you can see, they've been painted at some stage, and these are from the previous video of the box sorting that I did, where I get loads of different boxes of figures and I just stick them in a big box, and when I get time I start to sort them out. Obviously I'm not sure if this guy is missing a weapon, but even so, it's hard to come by one of these in green, let alone two. I know a few guys have got a couple of sets of these in green, but just a quick one. This is obviously a takeaway tub. This is the magic formula. What I do is I get a toothbrush and I just give them a quick cover over. This will strip the paint off within a couple of hours, but I obviously leave them in this tub for a day or two, generally a day. I say need to be wearing gloves really, but my hands have been in that much rubbish over the years that it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's stinging. Must have a cut on my finger. But yeah, so I'll give it a quick brush over with the old formula, and then but the formula is good old Mr. Muscle oven cleaner. I'll give the can a good shake up, and what I do is, and I always leave what's the residue left over in the bottom of the tub, and wear a mask while doing this because it is a bit fumy, or well ventilated area like I'm in at the moment. And I've given them a good coating on the soldiers, and I cover them completely. Like I said, you need to wear a mask because this can be a bit toxic for you. There you go, I'll give them a good coating, and then what I do, I stick the old lid in, and it does stink, so wear a mask if you're in an enclosed area. I've got the doors open and nice fresh air coming through, but I will leave them in there for at least 24 hours, if not longer, and then in 24 hours or 2 days I'll come back to them, and I use the old toothbrush. When I say old toothbrush, I've actually bought this brand new to use to clean figures. I've got a few toothbrushes and have little brushes that I use to clean figures up, and I'll give them a wash down. I'll wash them up in a various washing up liquid, and then I'll give them a brush down under a nice sort of lukewarm to warm hot tap to give them a brush down, which I'll do a video on, because a lot of you guys I know get a lot of painted figures and want to know how to strip them. The best method I have tried, and I've tried a lot over the years, is oven cleaner, spray oven cleaner. I've tried the brush on oven cleaner and it does tend to melt gun tips, but this spray on oven cleaner, as you can see, sprays a foam, and then the residue that you saw in the bottom of the box is what it ends up like after the foam's dissipated, which then you can then use to brush on like I did in the beginning of the video. And then yeah, leave them for a day or two, and I'll bring them out and I'll do a little video on how they clean up and how clean they are. Well, obviously once I've given them a brush up and cleaned up and got all the paint off them, normally acrylic paints come off really easy, and it's the old Airfix and Humbrol I want to call them shiny paints. I can't think of the word off the top of my head, but it's the shiny paints that are really difficult to get hold of, to get off figures sometimes. So yeah, so that's it so far, and I'll give you an update on another little video in the next few days. Thanks for watching. Cheers for that. Bye.